I want to see if I have any fans out there. Ayo! Nothing? Alright. Bohemian Rhapsody. So Bohemian Rhapsody, in case you couldn't tell from the title, is a movie that is a biopic about the classic rock band Queen, which is one of the greatest of all time if you ask me. More specifically, it's about its lead singer, Freddie Mercury. And yeah, here you go, the life and times of Freddie Mercury. And I was really looking forward to this movie. Why? Because aside from this group right here, Queen is like the most legendary classic rock group ever. I'm a huge fan of theirs. I love Queen. This thing called love, I just can't handle it. This thing called love, I must get around to it. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. So who do we have playing Freddie Mercury in this film? Well, we have Rami Malek. Kind of. By kind of, I mean, I'm pretty sure the filmmakers actually found a way to go back in time and turn invisible and just film the actual band Queen without them knowing. Yeah, Rami Malek completely crushed it. He was so good. See, I mean this in the best possible way, but Freddie Mercury was a weirdo. He was, he was known for his flamboyant stage presence, and he certainly showcased that in this film, but, when he was not on stage, he was actually kind of shy. Or at least that's what he said in interviews. But this movie more or less really showcased his party animal side. He would throw these massive parties in his mansions. And the way this movie starts out, Freddie Mercury actually had a girlfriend. Lucy Boynton played Mary Austin in this film, who was his girlfriend. And she is gorgeous too, jeez. Their relationship is actually really important in this film, because it's kind of what kept Freddie Mercury going through his hard times. I mean, that being said, this movie did properly explore Freddie Mercury's true sexuality, and it did it in a way that I felt was accurate to the time. I think Freddie Mercury was like one of the first actual celebrities to come out of the closet, but he did it in a way that was huge. It really affected him to his core, and I really like seeing that in this film. I mean, you have the other members of the band Queen as well, you have Brian May, Roger Taylor, John Deacon, and they all look like exactly like the actual band members in real life. It's uncanny, really. And I thought it was actually really funny seeing how these guys react to Freddie's wild ideas. Like when Freddie Mercury came up with the idea for Bohemian Rhapsody, he's like, here's where the operatic section comes in. The other band members were like, what? But Freddie Mercury had a vision of like what music could be, what rock music could be. One thing I love about Queen that you really can't deny is that they have one of the simplest rock songs of all time. We will rock you. And they also have one of the most complex rock songs of all time. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo! Galileo, Leo Figaro. Honestly, how is that not one of the greatest rock songs of all time? The music of Queen is just legendary. It just is. Everyone knows at least one Queen song. Everyone knows We Will Rock You. Everyone knows Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions. Another one, Bites the Dust, Killer Queen. The movie culminates with Queen's legendary 1985 Live Aid performance, and it's like you're there. Which, I mean, look at me. I was not around for Queen. I saw this movie with my dad, and according to him, every person who was alive at the time was watching Queen's performance as it was broadcast. He told me how iconic these Queen songs are. The Live Aid performance is on YouTube right now. You can watch it. I watched it before I saw this movie, and so they're like recreating the exact movements that Freddie Mercury did. It's really cool to watch, actually, including that legendary note heard around the world. Look it up. It's really cool. So in the end, I really got nothing bad to say about this movie. Everyone did a great job. Lucy Boynton did a great job. Rami Malek is Freddie Mercury. It was like a transformation. I loved it. You have Aidan Gillen in this movie, Peter Baelish, he does a good job. You have Mike Myers. I had no idea it was him. I could hardly recognize him. And my dad told me that Mike Myers is in this movie because of the whole Wayne's World thing. Again, look it up. It's pretty funny, actually. Just go to YouTube, type in Wayne's World Bohemian Rhapsody. Apparently that scene in the movie increased the song's popularity by a lot. This film tells the origins and making and the life and times of one of the greatest singers of all time and one of the greatest bands of all time, writing some of the greatest songs of all time, and does it in a way that I think is really nice paced. It's fast paced, it's entertaining, it's funny, it's dramatic, it's awesome. For Bohemian Rhapsody, I will say, go see this movie right now. We are the champions, my friend. See, now what I think would be a great idea is that now they should do a David Bowie biopic, because he definitely deserves one. And you can have Rami Malek come in as Freddie Mercury for like a cameo or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Kind of like a shared true story biopic with classic rock singers universe type thing. I don't know, I just think that would be like a genius move on the studio's part. No pressure though. So, Bohemian Rhapsody, have you seen it? What did you think about it? And what is your favorite Queen song of all time? Whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.